Be honest for a second. You clicked this, instead of doing the thing you know you should be doing. Homework, studying, a project. That task you've been about to start for hours. And here's the truth most people won't tell you. That's not laziness. That's not a lack of discipline. And it's definitely not an accident. Your brain chose this video on purpose. Let me explain. A few months ago, I caught myself doing the same thing. I had my laptop open, notes ready, deadline getting closer. And somehow, I was watching random videos, convincing myself I was taking a short break. But the break never ended. And I realized something uncomfortable. My brain wasn't tired. It was avoiding something. That's where everything clicked. Here's what's actually happening inside your head. Your brain has one main job: keep you safe. Not successful. Not productive. Safe. And hard work, uncertainty, possible failure, your brain reads that as danger. So instead of letting you feel stress, confusion, or effort, it quietly pushes you toward comfort. Scrolling, watching, consuming, not because you're weak, but because your brain is doing exactly what it evolved to do. And once you see this, you stop blaming yourself. Think about school for a second. You sit down to study, you open the book, and suddenly your mind feels heavy. Not because the material is impossible, but because your brain remembers past stress. Exams, bad grades, pressure from parents, comparison with friends. So your brain says, nope, let's not feel that. And boom, you're on YouTube, not by accident, by design. Here's the scary part. The more you listen to that avoidance, the stronger it becomes. Your brain literally rewires itself. Neuroscience shows that what you repeatedly avoid, your brain marks as threatening. And what you repeatedly choose instead, it marks as safe. That means every time you escape work with distractions, you're training your brain to shrink away from effort. Not physically shrinking, but functionally weaker. Less focus, less tolerance for discomfort, more burnout from smaller tasks. That's the hidden cost. But here's the good news, and this is important. Your brain is plastic. It changes based on what you do. You can actually increase brain volume in areas linked to focus, self-control, and learning. Not by motivation speeches, but by tiny actions. Let's talk about how. Step 1. Stop trying to feel motivated. Motivation is unreliable. It comes after action, not before. Waiting to feel ready is your brain's favorite excuse. So instead, make the task stupidly small. Not study biology, just open the book. Not write the essay, just write one bad sentence. This matters because starting reduces fear signals in the brain. Your brain sees, oh, we're not dying, and the resistance drops. That's how you retrain it. Step 2. Use discomfort on purpose. This sounds backwards, but stay with me. Your brain grows when it experiences manageable discomfort. Not stress overload, not panic. Just mild resistance. Like studying for 10 minutes without checking your phone. Like sitting with confusion instead of escaping it. That's literally how the prefrontal cortex strengthens. The part responsible for focus and decision-making. Avoid discomfort leads to weaker control. Face small discomfort leads to stronger brain. That's the trade. Quick check-in. If you're feeling slightly called out right now, good. That means this is landing. Step 3. Change your environment, not your personality. If your phone is next to you, your brain will fight you. Every time. That's not a willpower issue. That's biology. Your brain is drawn to novelty and reward. So make the default easier. Put the phone in another room. Close extra tabs. Clear your desk. You're not removing distractions forever. You're creating a short window where your brain can relax. Less temptation equals less mental effort. Step 4. Redefine what working means. Most people think work means deep focus for hours. That's unrealistic. especially when you're already burned out. Instead, think in reps. One focused block, then stop. This builds trust with your brain. It learns. Work doesn't mean suffering. It's temporary. And once your brain trusts that, it stops running away. Here's something no one told me early enough. Procrastination is often a sign of mental overload, not laziness. If your brain is constantly tired, if you're always behind, if even small tasks feel heavy, that's not because you're broken. It's because you've been demanding output without recovery. Sleep, movement, quiet moments. These aren't optional. They literally increase brain volume in memory and learning areas. Rest is not quitting. It's upgrading your system. Let me say this clearly. Watching this video instead of working doesn't make you lazy, it makes you human. But staying here forever? That's a choice. And the moment this video ends, your brain will try to pull you back into comfort again. So don't argue with it. Outsmart it. Here's what I want you to do tonight. Not tomorrow, not someday, just this. Pick one task you've been avoiding. Set a 10-minute timer. Remove one distraction. Start badly, that's it. You don't need motivation. You need momentum. And momentum rewires the brain. Quick recap. Your brain avoids work to protect you. Avoidance trains weakness. Small discomfort builds strength. Tiny starts beat motivation. Your environment matters more than willpower. This isn't about grinding harder, it's about training smarter. If this video helped you feel understood, that's your sign you're not alone. Try the 10-minute reset. Then come back and tell me how it went. We're not chasing perfection. We're building a stronger brain, one rep at a time. Let's level up together.